Alchemedia. Alchemedia. This is our theme song. And now that we said that out loud, it's probably not as good, but we're still vibing, so it's alright. So please go like, go share, and subscribe. We love you, Alchemediagames.
Welcome, everyone, to another Alchemediagames. This is a weird one. As I said before, this is going to be a part two. A part two of what, you ask? It's just called part two. That's all it is. It's a part two to all the stuff beforehand. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be referencing to other Alchemedia games. You could be saying this is the Alchemediagames edition, but no. This is stuff we didn't finish. There's going to be an Alchemediagames technically edition, because there's going to be a one where all the dead people are going to revive themselves to get into the finals. And let's just say the finals is going to be hype. I honestly may get a live stream if I can. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit that bell. Well, yeah, hit that bell if you can, and share with your friends. I'm excited. I'm excited for those days to come. It is the end of September. Wake me up when September ends. But anyway, this is part two. Let's meet our characters, shall we? Okay, I'll be completely honest though. Most of these part two people are gonna be from the Smash Bros list, because I just didn't have any room for them. But if you see more people in here, that I will reference them. And show you and give you the Alchemediagames where they would be if I had room to put them in. Like in District 1, like I said, most of these are going to be Smash Bros related, because there's a lot of Smash Bros characters that I couldn't fit in. Like Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, who I totally beat my friends with one time in a game. It was epic. After a bunch of times me losing, it was great. Little Mac, people say, is totally bad, but we'll see in this Alchemediagames. And Shulk, the guy people usually play without a shirt. District 2, we have Duck Hunt. A duck and a dog, best friends for life. But little did they know, a snake was coming down in a box with machine guns and different stuff. Sonic, my main in Smash. Mega Man. And in District 3, we have Pac-Man, which I used to play a lot as in school. Ryu. My least favorite person in Smash Bros. Is Ryu. I never liked his playstyle at all. Cloud. And Bayonetta. District 4. We have me Brawler, me Sword Fighter, me Gunner, and probably my second favorite person to play in Smash Bros. Is Daisy. Which is weird, but you know what? I like Daisy. District 5, we have King K. Rool. We have Piranha Plant. Again, if they win, that will be totally insane. I could be voicing these into like a Smash Ultimate announcer, but it's more than Smash Bros. So then we have Ridley and Dark Samus. There probably are a bunch of these that I put into the other Alchemediagames and I forgot. Please let me know in the comments. And if you noticed, I applaud you for watching the Alchemediagames. I love you, to the person who deep dives into our videos. District 6, we have Incineroar, Chrom, Isabelle,
and Pyra and Mithra. District 7, we have Inkling, which is kind of hard to play as, but once you get the tricks to it, they can play pretty well. Min Min, Ken, and Sephiroth. District 8, we have some of the more like obscure people. We have Simon. We have Richter from Castlevania. We have Joker. We have Hero, and I'm glad they put Persona into Smash because honestly, I'm excited to get started on playing that. District 9, we have Banjo-Kazooie. We have Terry. We have Steve. And we have Kazuya. Then we have District 10 with Sora. And then we have some more, like I said, we have more people that are from different stuff. And I'll explain what they are from. Lego Batman, which is, like, my favorite Batman movie is the Lego Batman movie. Actually, there's a few Batman movies that are very enjoyable, but the Lego Batman movie hit different, man. The Lego Batman in general, I should have put down for DC, but you know what? I didn't because I thought, that's kind of cheating. So I put them in here. Gullible, which would be a funny one to put for Adams, because it's just a random thing that just would have popped up in his Alchemediagames, because I did put a lot of random stuff in his Alchemediagames. Hey, it says Gullible on the ceiling. No, they're in this Alchemediagames. Then we have Monkey, which we should have put for my Alchemediagames. Because I like to see myself as a monkey, and that is what my Chinese animal symbol is. Then we have District 11. We have Lotso the bear. Not lots of the bear, just Lotso the bear, the pink bear from Toy Story 3, the evil villain. I don't think I really set this one up to be like a specific reason or a particular Alchemediagames. I think I just put this one here because that would be funny. It'd be funny to have him here. And then we have a Kermit the Frog. My Kermit's a little bit shy. Not gonna lie, he's pretty good. But he's in the Alchemediagames now. Yay! Candace with a bag over her head. From Phineas and Ferb. If you remember the Cirque de Lune episode, she kind of has this grovelly voice. I put this one for me in particular because I put some people I could do voices for. And they're always up to something. It's bringing me to tears just before I get home. They always magically disappear. The boys are evil. But before they get home, they always end up cleaning the mess. Them boys are evil. Anyway, but like I feel like, not at that particular moment, but I can do the voice for that. And then we have a glass of lemonade, because that's another one we could have put for food Alchemediagames, but also just for Adams, because, again, we put a lot of random stuff for Adams. And then we have District 12. This one actually works for Adam, because he works at Taco Bell now, a Taco Bell employee. And this one is kind of for the yearly Alchemediagames, because of what happened this year. Cow from Mario Kart World, because that has blown up everywhere. And then we have Satan Claus. No, that is not misspelled. That's just another thing that happened last year, where Jack Black played as Satan, trying to like be in a holiday movie. And then, for no reason, there's no reason this one is in here, a Mercedes-Benz. It doesn't have anything to do with Adam's randomness. It doesn't have to do with, like, anything else. It's just a Mercedes-Benz. So if a Mercedes-Benz wins, good job. Anyway, that is all the characters. As the tribute stand on the podiums, The horn sound!
Crom runs away from the cornucopia. Dark Samus runs away from the cornucopia. Isabel retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Villager finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Villager is dangerous with a lot of items, and they usually have a lot of items with them, so... Cow from Mario Kart World receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Better watch out for that cow. A glass of lemonade finds a bag full of explosives. Probably just sitting there, being ice cold. Meat Gunner receives a trident from inside the cornucopia, but won't use it because they're the Meat Gunner. Joker stabs Cloud in the back with a trident, which is kind of ironic considering he has a giant sword. Cloud does, but also Joker is pretty OP, so... Kermit the Frog runs away from the cornucopia.
Snake stabs Terry while his back is turned.
He is very stealthy, I see that. Bayonetta takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. She's gonna use that sickle. Lotso the bear runs away with a lighter and some rope. Gonna burn some toys alive. Little Mac runs away from the cornucopia and hopefully does not edgeguard. Monkey runs away from the cornucopia. As a monkey does. Me Brawler scares Gullible away from the cornucopia. Me Brawler was kind of gullible. Well, scaring away the gullibleness out of himself. Ryu grabs a sword. Weird, because he usually uses his fists. Hero finds a canteen full of water and drinks it. Banjo-Kazooie bashes me Sword Fighter's head against a rock several times. Banjo-Kazooie! I didn't think you played that hard. I was thinking, man, the me Sword Fighter's going to hit somebody with a sword. No, Banjo-Kazooie's like, kablam! Prepare to get kazooied. Kazuya severely slices Sephiroth with a sword. That is ironic because that is the whole lineage of ironic. Because Sephiroth is usually the one with the sword. And Kazuya usually uses his fists. So the fact he used a sword against Sephiroth is kind of insane. Satan Claus takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Probably because he's Satan. Pac-Man runs away from the cornucopia. Waka waka waka. Simon runs away from the cornucopia. Mercedes-Benz finds a backpack full of camping equipment and puts it into her car door. Like, how does that make sense? Cars Universe rules.
Candace with a bag over her head runs away from the cornucopia.
Ken runs away from the cornucopia. Mega Man runs away from the cornucopia. Steve, Wii Fit Trainer, Daisy, and Richter share everything they gathered before running. Crazy. You know what? I vibe with this group. Even Richter. Inkling grabs a backpack and retreats, full of paint. Sonic, Ridley, and Lego Batman start fighting, but Ridley runs away as Sonic kills Lego Batman, probably because he's a small Lego piece. Come on, Sonic. You're my man here. You're my main. I gotta cheer for you. Duck Hunt stays at the cornucopia for resources. Good dog. Incineroar runs away from the cornucopia. King K. Rool sets an explosive off, killing Sora. Many people are crying in their beds right now because their favorite main has severely passed away. Shulk runs away from the cornucopia. Piranha Plant pushes Min Min off a cliff during a knife fight. Bro, Min Min didn't even know like anything was there. Piranha Plant just kind of grew and just pushed Min Min off a cliff. Pyra or Mithra finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Probably because they're both into one character, so they kind of just split off and then find one after another. Taco Bell employee takes a spear from inside the cornucopia because they ain't playing games. That Taco Bell employee has worked there for like 3 years. Kazuya kills Hero while he is resting. I am not surprised. Kazuya kind of has that effect on people. Me Brawler shoots an arrow at Kermit the Frog, but misses and kills Piranha Plant instead. There's so much irony going on with that sentence. So much irony already happening in this Alchemediagames. Because it's me Brawler shooting an arrow. You're not me Gunner, stop trying to be. And you missed. You missed Kermit the Frog. And killed Piranha Plant. Which is probably just popped out. I was like, huh? and just dead. Dark Samus stabs Chrom while his back is turned. Bro, Chrom is pretty powerful too, and he uses a sword. Why are these people that use guns are using like swords, and these people who use swords are using guns? Or using their fists who use like swords? It's very weird. It's like a rock, paper, scissors type thing. Banjo-Kazooie kills Steve with his own weapon. Which weapon would that be? A diamond sword? A bow? Ender pearl? Like what is his like natural weapon? But like, for second of all, that's your second kill, Banjo. That's your second kill, bro. Banjo is not ready to play games.
Candace, with a bag over her head, attempts to climb a tree but falls on Sonic, killing them both.
There goes my main. My main is dead. And so is Sonic with Candace with a bag over her head. Cow from Mario Kart World bleeds out to untreated injuries. Well, it's a cow. You know, actually, that's pretty normal for a cow to go like that. Ridley shoots an arrow at Incineroar, but misses and kills King K. Rool instead. King K. Rool is a good fighter. They played well, but they accidentally get killed by Ridley. A glass of lemonade taints Global's food, killing her. Probably because it's a glass of lemonade that got poisoned. 16 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Can I get a prayer? For Cloud, Terry, Me Sword Fighter, Sephiroth, Lego Batman, Sora, Min Min, Hero, Piranha Plant, Chrom, Steve,
Candace, with a bag over her head.
Sonic, my main, Cow from Mario Kart World, King K. Rool, and Gullible. So you're not gullible for clicking on this video. So you better subscribe. Shall we proceed? I think we shall. Duck Hunt spears Isabelle in the abdomen. And that is dark. Then again, it is Duck Hunt. Mercedes-Benz and Me Gunner work together to drown Ridley. What do? Push Ridley off with a cliff with a car? Joker throws a knife into Mega Man's head. That is something Joker would do, because Joker kind of like that. Pyramithra, Incineroar, Banjo-Kazooie, Me Brawler, and Taco Bell employee track down and kill Wii Fit Trainer. They too fit for this game. They can't survive knowing that like someone too fit for this game just exists. Bayonetta catches Sheik off guard and kills him. Kermit the Frog accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. I'm not very good at this. A glass of lemonade. Snake and Daisy get into a fight. A glass of lemonade triumphantly kills them both. What is in this lemonade? Did somebody pour Monster into this glass of lemonade? That's crazy. Satan Claus severely slices a glass of lemonade with a sword. Satan Claus already knew who the villain was from the very beginning and killed them right on the spot. They were like, this glass of lemonade has been killing people. I'm gonna drink it. Nine cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Can I get a share? For Isabelle, Ridley, Mega Man, Wii Fit Trainer, Shulk, Kermit the Frog, Snake, Daisy, and a glass of lemonade. Shall we proceed? I think we shall. Victor kills Pirate or Mithra with her own weapon. So those little swords that they carry around when they fight people. And then again, Richter is pretty strong, so I kind of see that. Lotso the Bear sets an explosive off, killing Pac-Man, Me Brawler, and Monkey. Lotso the bear is coming out for revenge after what happened to him at the end of Toy Story 3. Lotso the bear ain't messing around. Dark Samus falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Probably because she's wearing full armor. Little Max stabs Mercedes-Benz while her back is turned. Well, that's not very hard because her back's kind of like the top of the car. Kazuya severely injures Ryu, but puts him out of his misery. I think that's 3 from Kazuya. 3 kills from Kazuya. Or more, because Kazuya has killed a lot of people. Joker kills Duck Hunt while he is resting. Joker is also not messing around, but that makes sense because Joker is a very serious man. Banjo-Kazooie forces Bayonetta to kill Villager or Little Mac. She decides to kill Little Mac. That is a thing I could see happening if they ever do like another like Brawl Seminary or whatever it's called. And like they have a choice of who they want to put down, and she puts down Little Mac because Little Mac too weak at edge guarding. Incineroar and Taco Bell employee work together to drown Me Gunner. Again, Taco Bell employee is willing to work with a fire type, a very legendary fire type Pokemon, in order to kill. And this person has a gun. So Taco Bell employee never messes around. Kazuya ends up punching themselves to death because they cannot handle the things that he has killed already. You know, and he was like, you know what? I have killed for so long, and if I win this, what is the point? So I'm just gonna end it all. 11. Cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Get a prayer! For Pyromithra, Pac-Man, Me Brawler, Monkey, Dark Samus, Mercedes-Benz, Ryu, Duck Hunt, Little Mac, Me Gunner, and Kazuya. Shall we proceed? I think we shall. Bayonetta catches Villager off guard and kills him. Banjo-Kazooie falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Considering how many people Banjo has killed, probably out of guilt. Simon overpowers Joker, killing him. I could kind of see that. Simon kind of strong with it. I know Joker was like really strong, and he's like Persona 5, so it's like, yeah, he could kill the devil, but like Simon pretty strong too. I can see that. Lotso the bear, Richter, Taco Bell employee, and Inkling all fight together and all die at the same time. So that leaves Simon, Satan Claus, Incineroar, Bayonetta, and Ken. A lot of random people. Honestly, a lot of these people are really strong too, so let's see who wins. I'm actually curious, because I could see any one of these winning. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. For Villager, Banjo-Kazooie, Joker, Lotso Bear, Richter, Taco Bell employee. They have served their last meal. And Inkling. Shall we proceed? I think we shall. Bayonetta kills Satan Claus while he is resting. That is funny, because that is something Bayonetta would do, because that is technically her game, from what I hear of it. I still need to play Bayonetta, but like, that is something she would do. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. For Satan Claus, Shall we proceed? I think we shall. Ken ambushes Simon and kills him. And it is all up to Ken, Bayonetta, and Incineroar. Again, all three of these I can see winning. Incineroar is a crazy, amazing Pokemon that more people than not have been really happy that he has joined the group in Smash. Bayonetta, who has a game out there that looks pretty fun, but I haven't really saw any reviews or played it. But I'm excited because she's also like really strong in Smash. And Ken, actually all three of these people are in Smash. Ken stabs Bayonetta in the back with a trident. Even though I believe Ken's from Street Fighter. And yeah. Why are you using a trident if you could use your fist? It is between Incineroar and Ken. Who is going to win? We have an arena event! This is the most ironic thing that could ever happen. A fire spreads throughout the arena. A fire catches up to Incineroar, killing him. And he is a fire-type Pokemon. He's also a wrestling-type Pokemon, but he's more fire than wrestling. But, like, Incineroar died by fire. And dying, it's like drowning from DNA. 3 cannon shots gonna be here in distance. Can I get a shot? For Simon, Bayonetta, and Incineroar. The winner of Part 2 Alchemediagames. Have so much energy for this Alchemediagames. And more to come. The winner! The winner is Ken from District 7. Good job, Ken. Good job. You are not part of any part of things I would have guessed would have won. But I can see the people who tried to win, and honestly, proud of you. You fought your hardest through this Alchemediagames. And I could see you winning because you're a fighter. You fought the hardest. And you won. GG. And for that, we have been part of this Alchemediagames. And this might be part 2 of the Alchemediagames. But considering how many months we have left, there's going to be 6 more coming your way within these next 3 months. Get ready for the next one. Next one's going to be crazy. Anyway, thank you, Alchemedians, for watching this to the end. And if you watch all of these Alchemediagames, I am so proud of you. And if you didn't watch all these Alchemediagames, I'm glad you got to the end of this one to hear me out. Again, please like, please subscribe, and share with your friends. Again, that means the most to us that you guys gave us 50 subscribers within a year. That is insane. And we have like 10,000 views across the channel, like in general, which is also extremely insane. 10,000 views and 50 subscribers. That's awesome. Love you, Alchemedians. Take care.